eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking.
Good morning. I'll make this one short because the video is all jumpity shit because the road's so vibrating. Got loaded in Laredo. Woo, hold on to it, boy. And we headed northbound. We headed for Marianna, Florida. And then we headed to Havana, Florida. So here's the plan. We're gonna make one stop between here and Havana. The one stop will be when my 8 hours expires. Wherever it is, I'll stop, do my 10-hour break, drive another 8 hours. And we'll see where we're at. My guess is we'll be at the house. But I don't think it's gonna take no 16 hours of driving to go 1,000 miles, know what I'm saying? Maybe less than 1,000, I'm not sure. I have to recalculate it. But so that's the plan. One stop, one break to the house. Instead of stopping, doing a 30-minute break, then driving for a few more hours and stopping again, just do one stop. So that's the plan. We'll see if it works. So y'all hang around, let's see what happens. Pulling through the border check. Make sure I ain't smuggling nobody. U.S. citizen? No, sir. Thank you for your service. I appreciate you. You see that? That was a good man. He was a Hispanic. He was Latin descent. Mexican, I don't know, maybe. Most likely. But regardless, he's an American citizen now, see? I don't know how long he's been one. He might have been born one. Most likely probably was. But he understands the necessity on knowing who is coming across our border. You know? He's not racist. He's not fucking racist. He just wants his country protected just like the rest of us do. We want to know who's coming in our country. You know, we want some say over who comes in our country, how many people come in our country, and we want them to come in our country legally. That's not too much to ask. Come on, people. Come to find out, all the traffic's been diverted over to the one side of the bridge. Did not know that when I got off at this exit. Well, it's been a long day. I drove way longer than I had planned on driving. The original plan was to drive 8 hours. Don't take a 30-minute break, and wherever I'm at, 10 hours and then 8 hours on to the house. And that plan was working good. It was gonna work. I even had time to stop and get fuel in Beaumont at the Petro. And I still had an hour and 15 minutes when I was at the Petro in Beaumont. So I was like, sweet. I'll just shoot on over here to the other side of Lake Charles and shut her down over around exit 36 there at that Exxon. I'm trying to remember what they used to call it now. Anyway, they got like a little casino adjacent in the building, and they have an awesome deli in there, man. That thing's off the chain. They have all kind of good Cajun food, you know. I was gonna get over in time for dinner. Lake Charles, man, Lake Charles. Like a buzzsaw. I got over there past exit 20 before you get maybe about 3 or 4 miles before you get to the I-10, 210 split. And dead stop. So while I was in traffic, it was stopped for so freaking long, me creeping forward and creeping forward, I was able to get my 30-minute break in. So I was like, shoot, I can drive for another 3.5 hours. What's the point of stopping here? Might as well keep on boogity, 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 boogity. So my next goal was to get to Slidell. And I was hoping I could get over there and maybe hook up with my brother and have breakfast with him and my 2 nephews and his wife and all. And that didn't work out either. Ran into some traffic in Lafayette, a little bit in construction, and then again in Baton Rouge, and it was just poop. So when I got close to Hammond, I checked my clock, and I had 51 minutes to drive 54 miles, which I probably could have done. But when I get to Slidell, if I run into any traffic, red lights, anything, my time is going to expire. I had, like, according to the GPS, matching it up with my e-logs, I had maybe 5-6 minutes tops to play with. So I was like, oh, screw it. I never did hear back from my brother, so I don't know, if they're even available. So I said, I'll just stop in Hammond at the Petro. Get here, no free parking. So we had to pay for parking tonight. But that's okay, because it's right here close to the building. Probably about maybe 100 yards or less. So it's not too bad. Walk up there, use the bathroom, and use it again in the morning before I leave. Because when I leave in the morning, that's it. I ain't stopping. I might stop when I get to Mariana. If I can't get somebody on the phone between now and then, I might stop there at the Family Dollar Distribution Center just to see if they'll let me drop the trailer. And if they'll let me drop the trailer, then I'll just leave it there, go on home, come back Sunday night, pick it up, deliver the load, and then head back home. Take Therese to the airport Monday morning. So, but what I do is when I have to come to a Petro or TA and I have to pay to park, I always have enough points on my card. I can pay for it with that, so it don't cost me no actual cash out of my pocket. Just I have to use up some points off my card, which it's part of doing business. I'd rather just go ahead and pay for it, have a parking spot, and pull into it. So what I do is I print out my own receipt with my printer I keep in the truck. I have a little small wireless printer, and it syncs up to my phone. So all I do is I take a screenshot with my phone of the reservation confirmation and everything, all the information, and then I print it on the printer. And if you look, you'll see the printer sitting right there over my shoulder, right there. And just set it on the table and print it out. It's probably a little bit about the size. It's bigger than a loaf of bread, but not by much. But anyway, it gets the job done, that's for sure. Anyway, that's what we're gonna do. I'm trying to think what time I got here. We got my phone, it's back there. But it seems like it was 9:30 maybe, something like that, Central Time, 10:30 or so Eastern. Anyway, I'll be here till daylight in the morning for sure. The only thing I'm worried about right now is getting through Mobile, over at that tunnel. Man, traffic's always a mother when you try to go through there. So anyway, we'll try that tomorrow and see how it goes. According to the GPS, to get to Havana, 5 hours and 30 minutes, 5 hours, 35 minutes, something like that, from the house. So I can make it in one go. And I don't have to stop, take a 30-minute break or anything like that. And we'll get on over there and see my beautiful wife, my 4 little crazy children, and my fur babies, my 4 little fur babies, and play with them and have a good time, enjoy Saturday afternoon, and go Sunday night and get unloaded, take the week off, and take care of stuff around the house. Got to get the pool clean. Wanting to install some cameras, surveillance cameras around the house, and I want to install an inverter, a little small inverter out by the gate and stuff like that. Just some little stuff I want to get done around the house. Plus, my mom's having surgery Tuesday, so I'm gonna go see her, spend a day with her at the hospital, make sure she's okay. And my uncle, he's trying to move into another place, and the place he's wanting to move into, there's a tree on it. So I'm gonna go over and look and see what all we need to do to get the tree off of it, so he can move. It's remnants from Hurricane Michael back in the day. Still ain't got clean. All of it ain't got cleaned up. So go over and help him out a little bit if I can. And it'll be a busy week. I have a lot of stuff to do. Get some work done on the truck and everything. And pick Teresa up Thursday night at the airport. And hopefully I can grab a load to run over the weekend, and then something that delivers back close to Tallahassee Monday. We'll see. Or delivers back maybe Monday or Tuesday, either one. And that way I can be there at the house, because she's going to drive down for her second week of meetings, which will be the following week. So 2 weeks I'll be at the house. Or I might load the puppy dogs up and take them with me. You never know. So anyway, I hope y'all have a great weekend. And I want to give a shout out to a guy who cracks me up. I like watching his videos, especially on Friday night. He does the Friday night BS session. Pale Rider TV. He drives for CalArt. Well, he don't drive for CalArt. He pulls CalArt's freight and trailers and stuff. But he drives for somebody else. I forgot who he said it was. But anyway, he's a funny cat. I like watching him. He's old school. He reminds me of my uncle. And he's an old school truck driver, and I love cutting up with him. I give him the business. It's funny though, especially when he does his live stream on Friday nights. That's real fun. Anthony Blackbeard, he turned me on to Pale Rider, watching his videos and stuff. So, and Blackbeard, he's another one you might want to follow. He does really good videos, but he hasn't been putting many out lately. Hopefully he'll get back to putting a few more out. I miss seeing his content. He's always does good videos, and he's having a good time right now. He's got his wife with him in the truck, so him and Mrs. Blackbeard are having a good time, I imagine, traveling, seeing the country and everything, and making a little money at the same time. So that's good. That's always good when you can do something fun like that, especially with your spouse and all. So anyway, I hope y'all have a great weekend, and we'll be talking to y'all maybe tomorrow, maybe over the weekend, maybe next week. We'll see. We don't know. We just play it by ear. All right, y'all stay safe. We'll talk to y'all later.